something to remember, history made, legacy made. That's why I'm here. So whoever wants it can get it.
That's who you are. I have no doubt about it. But I asked a very direct question. This is first thing. He don't know me that well yet. Who do you want? Like, who's the guy?
Garcia.
Yeah, that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear, Dana.
Ryan Garcia, Conor Benn. Ryan Garcia, Conor Benn. Who wins? Ryan Garcia, knockout? We coming out again. We'll see. Yeah? Conor's getting better. Now they gonna follow. The band gonna follow. Shannon, what's your prediction on the upcoming fight, Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn?
I don't know.
The close one, right?
No comment. Let's go check.
Ryan Garcia's the favorite, though. What you think?
Go with Conor.
You go with Conor? By knockout?
Go with Conor.
What round?
Go with Conor.
Yeah?
Six rounds. Let's go check.
That's it. Right now, we got Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn. Who do you pick in that fight?
I like Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia, does he win by knockout or what?
I don't know. If he can land that hook, maybe so.
Conor Benn, you don't hear have a good chance?
No. I think Conor Benn has he's a very locked-in fighter. He's a very strong fighter, very focused fighter. I like Conor Benn. He's a good fighter, but I just think that right now it might be Ryan Garcia's time again.
That's it, the one and only.
Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn.
Two juice heads.
A lot of both guys having their own issues, like you said, with banned substances at one point or another. That's how you feel, Rolly? That's it. What do you think that fight looks like in the ring, though?
No, I don't care about that. They both dug to me.
Stephen A. Smith has just set the boxing world on fire, and he didn't need to throw a single punch. After boldly claiming that Conor Benn has almost no chance against Ryan Garcia, Smith turned a simple fight prediction into a heated war of words. His comments instantly caught attention across the boxing world, putting even more pressure on both fighters before they ever step into the ring.
Guess what? Let's see what's gonna happen then. I'm a world champion now. What has he been doing? Why are we talking about him? He hasn't been doing nothing, Steven. You're lucky you're in Los Angeles. He's kind of easier to handle with you right now, you know? I'm mad that you're in Los Angeles.
But I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about him. I wanted to talk about you because with Conor Benn, he fights at 147. So I'm wondering, like if you're gonna fight him, where would you fight him at, number one? And number two, are you saying that from 140 to 147, you're willing to fluctuate and move back and forth as opposed to just moving up and weight or whatever? What's your intent?
Well, my intent, look at my strength and conditioning coach, he said that he believes that I can make 140 comfortably. You know, I trust, the people, my team around me. If their opportunity presents itself, I would love to fight Shakur Stevenson, or we could bring Gervonta back, from wherever he's at, resurrect him for, you know what I mean? Like, let's go. I want that. Right. If the opportunity presents itself, I just want boxing to be at the top. I want to make these fights happen, and I know I could beat these guys. Conor Benn, of course, 147, I would love to defend my title, and if that happens, let's do that.
This is much more than normal pre-fight trash talk. The rivalry has been building through heated exchanges, personal accusations, and questions about which fighter has the better style. While many American boxing voices are expecting Ryan Garcia to find a quick finish, others believe Benn could shock everyone. And if that happens, this could become one of the biggest surprises of the fight.
We know you ain't doing good. We know your sparring ain't what it is. We know you can't make weight. This is why Conor Benn said this is his last time at 147. My guy is making excuses before he loses. Who says that, bro? This is my last fight at 147. My guy, this is your first fight at 140, or possibly, no. You used to fight at 147, but you haven't fought here in 2-3 years. You gonna go backwards just to get that ass whooped?
The tension between Benn and Garcia reportedly started long before the latest media storm. Their hostility became impossible to ignore when Benn confronted Garcia at an awards event in London. But things really exploded when Stephen A. Smith brought the rivalry into the spotlight on national television. During an appearance involving Benn and Dana White on First Take, Smith pushed Benn to show some emotion, and Benn wasted no time calling out Garcia directly.
I saw you on the screen. You were in the ring after Shakur Stevenson won his fight. But Ryan Garcia and the potential for a fight against him is what everybody's been making noise about as well. Where is your head
in regards to that. What fight do you want? What have you told Dana White?
Listen,
What's the fight that you want?
We're going to try and make the WBC World title, mandatory for that shot. I've worked hard to get to that shot. But ultimately, I'm not sure of options. There's plenty of fighters calling me out. So we'll see what's there. Whatever fight the public want, they can get. I'm here because I want to make the biggest fights possible. I want to make the most memorable nights in boxing. The ones where people go, "God, what a fight. What a night. Something to remember. History made, legacy made." That's why I'm here. So whoever wants it can get it.
That's who you are. I have no doubt about it. But I asked a very direct question. This is first thing. He don't know me that well yet. Who do you want? Who's the guy?
Garcia.
Yeah, that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear, Dana. That's what I was asking about. What about you, Dana? What do you want?
I mean, I agree with everything he said. That's why I'm in the business right now, is to make the fights that people want to see, put on massive. You know what's crazy? So we were together yesterday, and he asked me, this is the state of boxing right now. He says, "Did you watch my father fight?" I said, "Are you crazy? When your father was fighting, everybody all over the world knew who, the champion was, knew who, when big fights happened anywhere in the world, everybody watched. Boxing was big in America back then. So that is my goal, is to make it that way."
Garcia quickly responded on Instagram Live, making it clear that he wasn't backing down. His message was simple. He believes he can beat Ben decisively. From that moment, the rivalry became a major talking point for boxing fans on both sides of the Atlantic. What started as a prediction had turned into a personal battle, with every new comment adding more fuel to the. You look at the actual styles, you can understand why Stephen A. Smith believes Garcia has a major advantage. Ben likes to come forward aggressively, applying pressure and trying to overwhelm opponents with his power and pace. The problem is that Garcia has elite hand speed and one of the most dangerous left hooks in boxing. If Ben charges forward without controlling the distance, he could give Garcia exactly the opening he needs to land a fight-changing counter.
Of course he calls me out now. He's a coward. He probably thinks, has Conor looking 147, 150 in 4 years? He weren't calling me out for the past 2 years, was he? Where's he been? While I've been vocal and actively chasing that fight. It's cowardly, but he can get it next, and he'll get a better version of me.
He literally said, "I look so washed that Ryan, you a chump for calling me out." Like, he called Ryan a cherry pick. Like, "I look so washed. Ryan, you cherry picking." But guess what? I'll fight the fight. I'll fight him. I'll fight him. But I know Conor believes in himself. And he's saying, you think that you're punching down. Wait until you see us fight.
Being counted out clearly didn't sit well with Conor Benn. He fired back at Smith, questioned his boxing knowledge, and accused the American media of pushing a one-sided narrative. Benn then turned his attention directly toward Garcia, making a bold prediction of his own. He says Garcia won't survive 5 rounds. Benn is also attacking Garcia's mental toughness, pointing to moments from Garcia's past when the pressure became overwhelming. Now the question is simple. Will Garcia's speed and timing prove Smith right, or will Ben shock the entire boxing world?
I think there's a way where you can question his heart, or people can question his heart because of the way that the Tank fights and the Rolly fights went.
Did he quit?
Do you think he's a quitter? I guess.
Did he quit? As a fighter, I can say he did.
Yeah.
With Rolly, did he go in his shell once he got clipped? So he did. And that's our DNA is just different. Our makeup's completely different. I'm a guy swinging, and I'm a guy on my shield always. I'll stand there and have it with you.
When you see him finish fights like that, does that give you confidence when you talk about yourself putting in 110%?
No, I mean, I just I don't think about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just focus on being the best fighter I can be, making sure that I'm in the best nick when I go into the fight. And when I see an opportunity to knock him out, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Okay. And then the fun one for myself, obviously a lot of people sort of talking about yourself making 147 again. I guess from your camp, the weight coming off nicely.
It's hard, it's brutal. This is my last fight at 147.
Your last fight, what?
This is my last fight at 147. When I win the world title, I'll move on. But for me, I haven't made 147 for 4 years, so it's challenging. Don't get me wrong, it's really hard. You think I went up to 183 pounds for the Eubank fights, you know, so it's hard, but, you know, we're getting it done.
Yeah. So after this fight, it'll be going up to 154 pounds then?
154, 160, 168.
Okay.
Talk about the character, but he appeared to unsettle Devin Haney when they had their fight a couple of years back, and at the launch presser, his sort of wild behaviour. Are you ready for sort of more of that bravado as we get towards fight night?
It's all just noise, mate. It don't really concern me, don't bother me. I'm just coming there to take his title off him. That's it. So whether he's training hard or not, whether he's using antics to make it like he's not training hard,